Hello. So I'm gonna do some modifications to the Z-axis of my machine. Maybe you can see it has only one linear block. Yeah, well, one on each side. That's because that's all I had back then and never changed it. Now I bought another block, not as wide, so I wanted to make this plate a little bit longer, so it might be a little bit more solid. Not sure if it works, but at least I should have 4 blocks there if I can. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully, because it's been a very long time I built the machine, so I have to hope that all my drawings are correct. That's one thing. And I don't mill aluminium ever. In this case, I'm only gonna drill holes and maybe one pocket, but the outline I had based on regular pieces. So this is 150 wide millimeters, 15 thick, and then the desired length. Same for that one. Really expensive, by the way. This is just 60/60 aluminium, the cheap gummy stuff. But these 2 pieces were 64 euros. Well, it might be me, but to me that sounds ridiculous for 2 pieces of aluminium, but okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill or make a pocket in my MDF. And that's gonna be where I put this plate in. Hopefully it fits, because they even did not cut it at the desired length, but 3 millimeters over and 2 millimeters over. That's, well, it's not that hard to cut on a professional saw on the millimeter, I think, but to them, they might have thought, well, you get some extra, but well, I did not ask for it. Anyhow, it was full of burrs, not cleaned up at all. They don't care. And I probably paid 4 euros for this one cut. Or 2 cuts a piece. I did not look at the invoice yet, but I think that's what happened. I should have bought it online. In the end, it was cheaper. Even with 10 euro shipping, it was cheaper. But if you're in a hurry, this is your only option. So I'm gonna mill a pocket here where hopefully this plate will fit in, and then we're gonna mill some aluminium, or, well, I'm gonna redo it. Hopefully it works out. Really, I don't like working with aluminium on this machine, because I'm not used to it. The cutter survived. Ain't that beautiful? Yeah. Okay, part 2. So before I remove it, I'll check everything if this is indeed correct. Ooh. .7, that's neat. Oh, battery's empty. So this pocket should be 9. Well, good enough. This should be 6.8, so it has to be tapped still for M8. Not an ideal tool to measure it with this, but this is M6. I've got the wrong bolt. Here we go. I think this is M5. So the hat should fit in here. Yeah, okay, so I think I'm good, so I can remove it. Yay! This works quite okay, I mean... Yeah, I mean it's rough strip, so I don't know how flat it is, etc. But so far it's good enough for me. I should be able to move this out of here, and then I have to do the back side. The reason why this method is also nice. This could be smaller, I think. The problem is one of my BK holders of my spindle, so let me show you what it is. I'm gonna zoom out. Maybe it's that slow. So this holder here, there's another one at the bottom, or at least there should be one. Now, this was milled there for clearance. Kind of a lot of work just for clearance. But I think I did it way too wide, which is a shame, because here are some mounting holes for the blocks, linear blocks. They will still fit and it will work, I'm pretty sure, but it would be nicer to have these holes not in this pocket, but I'm gonna remove it and clean it, see how it looks, because everything is done. Poor mill. Had to do this for ages. I probably could have done deeper passes, but the default in Kanban is 0.4. And I don't know if it's too much for the machine, but I think it can handle more than that. But this is not the day to try out and break my cutter. Just a test fit. So why this is a huge deal to make for me is I have to make it on this machine, then I have to disassemble the machine. And if I find out that something is not correct, I cannot, I have to put back the old machine again. And then I can change it. Or maybe if I can do it with normal power tools, then it's fine, but... So that works. Now hopefully this block will not be in the way of the ball screw bearings. It should not, because otherwise I would have seen it in the drawing. My other blocks don't have this nipple. So I might have to take apart the machine later on to have finally maybe able to grease it, because this machine has never been greased. So at least when I disassemble this Z-axis, I will just put in some ball bearing grease everywhere and then put it back together and then order some nipples, I guess. But yeah, here is gonna... a bracket comes here that will attach to the ball screw. Here, two blocks as well, but bigger than this one, that are currently on the machine. And these holes I have to tap, because this is the spindle mount, and this is tricky if this fits, I don't know. It's hard to measure something without having a drawing, because I had to drill the holes myself, so I don't know if it's correct. Hopefully it is. But these fit. And I hope the rest will fit. I think I'll countersunk them a little bit to make the tapping easier. This is the second part, like the back plate. And I milled some thingies already. Now, let's see how the rest goes. Hopefully it doesn't fuck up. Because I'm editing the video while this is busy. Probably a really good choice. Probably not. So I'm taking bigger cuts now. Okay, now the hard part, and I'm not sure if this is going to work. So I'll slow it down. If it doesn't, I'll quit. I need to drill these holes, which are very tiny, much deeper, but I'm afraid my cutter will break. So I'll do it in increments and blow them clear. So hopefully this works. So now I am 12 millimeters down into the 50 millimeter plate, so I'll think... We'll see. Well, the last one did not sound very happy. And yeah, I can understand why. Yeah, I'm gonna check a few things before I remove it. It's all warm. Nice and warm. Not bad. This is really... I thought this is never gonna work. Cutting a 4.2 millimeter hole, 50 millimeters deep with a 4 millimeter cutter. It's a miracle it survived even. It's a really nice cutter, by the way. It's from Sorotech. It's not even that expensive, and so far I cut multiple things with it. And pretty pleased. I have to tap all these holes, but I'll do this off camera. But I can check if something fits. So this should be M6. Ah, perfect. So there are M6s here, there, and here that are, you know, with a bit of slop for misalignment stuffies. Cool. This will be M6, but I need to tap it. And these two as well. Yeah, this is gonna be for the real. Fucking pleased. I really wanted to do this for a long time, but at the same time did not want to do it. You know how that goes. There you have it. No, I'm pretty pleased. Pretty. Well, question is, does it fit? I mean, we're not there yet, but so far I did not break any cotter. So see you next time when we install this, I guess. Bye bye.